Hello everyone, the 316 here with another Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse review. This time I have the gold label, Amazon exclusive, glow-in-the-dark Parallax Hal Jordan figure. Figure retails for $29.99. I believe it is still available to purchase on Amazon. I got mine on pre-order and it came in not too long ago. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box. I'm going to start there first because this is my first authenticated limited edition. As you can see, it's limited to 5,100 parts. On the side here, there's a QR code that just takes you to the Mcfarlane store and just shows you kind of like the base stuff that you would see for this particular figure character, just some information. On the back is the same as the card art. Good art. Looks good. I like that. On this side, it has the Parallax 0 Hour Crisis in Time Glow in the Dark edition. It's got the DC logo and the Green Lantern logo down there. Mcfarlane Toys. What I appreciate about this is that it's not just a flat green here. It's actually got a little bit of a glow pattern to the back of it, so it looks like it's glowing. I don't believe it is, but it gives the illusion. There's the barcode at the bottom. You'll never find this in store unless you're at a like a reseller store. But inside here you can see how it was packaged. So on the right you have where the card and the stand would be. You have the figure stand, you have the lantern battery, you have the two effect pieces, and you have where the figure was placed. And there's a hole cut up there so that the cape can go in. This is just a cardboard cover, but I know that the Frostbite Batman has a plastic cover, so this one's just paper, and that's that. I will probably keep the box, but we'll see. Alright, let's get them recentered here, and we'll start off with the lantern battery. This one, basically this figure is entirely reused from Parallax Hal Jordan's Walmart release. However, he doesn't have a grabby hand. He has two fists. We will get into that. But good looking power battery. This does glow in the dark. Basically anything that's this green color or this green color is all glow in the dark. And I will show that if I'm able to. I have had trouble picking up the glow in the dark on camera. Anyway, let's start next with the stand here. So this is your traditional like collector's edition stand that we've seen many times, hollow in the back. We have the glow-in-the-dark DC logo here. This is kind of a rougher texture. It's kind of strange. The card looks nice. I don't believe the front glows in the dark, but on the back you do have your certificate of authenticity. Although I do miss the little read-up blurb. Anyway, you can see I have 1522 of 5100. I don't really care if this is authenticated limited edition. I just wanted the figure, right? Last two accessories here. He has two of these effect pieces we've seen many times before, and your eyes aren't tricking you. This one is brighter for some reason. I have no idea why this one's so much brighter than this one. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the figure. And the figure stand just has the Green Lantern logo. Same texture as the stand here, the collector's card stand. Alright, so here is the glow-in-the-dark Parallax Hal Jordan. Basically the same figure as the other one, but there are a few exceptions. Most notably, the green plastic is translucent, and it glows in the dark. Up here, this was black, but now it's a dark green paint, as you can see when I kind of shake that a little bit. And instead of a grabby hand so he can hold his lantern, he comes with a fist on this side. So I don't know why they chose to do that. They didn't have to make a new mold, but they did. It's definitely a new mold. Although they might have used it for Power Ring, the Target exclusive figure. I honestly don't know. But, right off the bat, I think that this version is better, minus the grabby hand. But I do have a defect on mine. Actually, two, technically. So you can see the glow-in-the-dark eye paint is positioned upward. And it might be a little bit hard to tell, but his lip over here and his nose have been like pushed in, and it's most notable when the shadow's cast on it. So he's kind of got like a permanent disfigurement snarl. I just don't like it. But like up close it looks okay, but it's definitely mismolded there. You can see the nose is just really squished in on that one side. Oh well. What is nice though is that they did fix the hair. It's no longer black. It's now the proper brown color. It's kind of a reddish brown, and it has the graying temples, of course. I like how that looks though. They did a good job on that. You know, not much else to see with this particular figure, but here's the back. Give you an idea. Yeah, they painted the whole back black. I mean, it makes sense since you're probably not going to display him, you know, like this, but they didn't need to paint the whole thing. They could have just painted the sides, but oh well. I mean, this figure is like $5 to $10 more than a standard release, but given that it's glow in the dark, it somewhat makes sense. But articulation-wise, crunch is okay. Not great, but not terrible either. Backward crunch is always good on these figures. Never an issue I find. Can he kick his own ass? Let's see. I would be careful with the more translucent plastic, just because I know that over time it could get more brittle and eventually break. But it does feel good. Doesn't feel like it's lower quality or anything like that. It just feels a little soft in the upper torso, but everything else feels nice and rigid. Paint wise, I don't believe that the white glows in the dark here. I know that the green does, but I haven't seen the white glow in the dark when I've done my tests. Articulation's, you know, pretty decent on this guy. I believe he has a 2 tall neck peg, maybe a 3 tall neck peg, but he's got enough movement in there. He's not gonna need anything else. You know, you can modify it, sure, but anyway, let's get on to the size comparisons after I show you what he looks like glow in the dark. Yeah, the glow in the dark really doesn't want to pick up on camera. Parallax Hal Jordan here stands at about, man, dude's almost 8 inches tall. That's crazy. He's, I'd say at most 7 3/4, give or take. Anyway, let's see how he looks next to some other figures. So, I didn't get my Kyle off the shelf, but I do have the recent collector's edition Green Lantern Batman and the somewhat less recent Sinestro collector's edition figure. So yeah, these look pretty good. I would say Sinestro is like just like a smidge taller than Parallax, especially if you know, square him up a bit more. He's definitely taller. Batman is just huge. And to be fair, he is standing on a taller stand, but if you took that off, he's still pretty tall. So yeah, this gives you an idea on how the greens look next to each other and the yellows. And get them out of the way here. Last comparison here, I have a Platinum Edition, which will be Friday's review, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, let's see how Parallax Hal Jordan Glow in the Dark Edition looks next to some other figures. So we got Asylum Batman, the gold label. Not Asylum, City Batman, Arkham City Batman. Alright, next up we got Atrocitus Build-A-Figure. Get him in there. We have the Marvel Legends Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Power Rangers Lightning Collection Dino Thunder Black. G.I. Joe Classified Tiger Force Outback. Get our wrestlers in here. AEW and Rival Target Exclusive Samoa Joe. Got the Mattel WWE Elite 100 John Cena. And lastly, we have the Halo Spartan Collection Spartan Yoroi. But hopefully this gives you an idea on the scaling wise. Dude's tall. Probably not really going to work with the 6-inch figures, but the 7-inch ones he could scale fine with. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below if you got this figure and what number you got. I got 1522. Anyway, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and hit the bell. It all helps out the channel. And as always, peace.